Hello and welcome to Midday Update. Coming up are the headlines for the day. Shabab Oman II sails towards Suez Canal. Over 6,000 used tires seized in Dhofar Governorate. Standard specification for electrical metering systems adopted in Oman. Afghanistan-Iran border crossing opens after tensions. World military expenditure surpasses $2 trillion. US, China and India top spenders. Emmanuel Macron wins second term as French president. Congratulations pour in. Premier League, Liverpool keep pressure on City after derby win. Pulisic gives late win to Chelsea. Tonali's late winner returns Milan to Serie A summit. Those were the headlines. We'll take a short commercial break and we'll be back with the COVID-19 updates and the local stories for the day. Stay tuned.
The advancement of the Fourth Industrial Revolution has given rise to a digital economy where humans and machines collaborate to leap ahead on innovation and profitability through the use of artificial intelligence. In the banking and financial sector, Nebula AI can enable applications to boost risk management, improve data-backed decisions and security, and enhance customer experiences. Banks could automate routine tasks, accelerate risk calculations and fraud detection, and enhance customer service with conversational AI. AI is changing all the rules of how companies operate. Let us help you get there.
Oman's largest online supermarket now has no minimum order limit. From grocery to household items, Rafiq has everything that you want. Enjoy worry-free shopping with over 8,000 products to choose from and get it delivered straight to your doorstep. Rafiq, you order, we deliver.
We at TTV are coming up with a new show. In which we'll be discussing about retail, hospitality, aviation, education, and various other sectors so that you keep abreast of all the latest updates in the country. So let's talk every Monday at 8 p.m.
Welcome back. Now for the COVID-19 updates for the day. One new COVID-19 related death has been registered in the Sultanate. The total number of deaths now stand at 4,258. Meanwhile, 21 new cases of coronavirus were registered, which brings the total number of positive COVID-19 cases in the Sultanate to 389,074. And now for the local stories. The Royal Navy of Oman vessel Shabab Oman II is heading towards the Suez Canal as part of its international voyage titled Oman, the Land of Peace. Shabab Oman II leaves Jeddah Islamic Port in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and heads towards Suez Canal as part of the international voyage Oman, the Land of Peace, Shabab Oman II said in a statement. The vessel left Said bin Sultan Naval Base on April 11, 2022, sailing towards Europe. The vessel will visit 30 ports in 18 countries to represent the Sultanate of Oman in a number of maritime arenas during its international voyage. More than 6,000 used tires that were stored in secret warehouses have been seized and confiscated by the Consumer Protection Authority in Dhofar Governorate. The Consumer Protection Department in Dhofar Governorate is seizing and confiscating more than 6,000 used tires that were stored and sold in secret warehouses by expatriate workers, which is in violation of a decision regarding the ban of trading used tires, CPA said in a statement. A fine of Omani Riyal 1,000 will be imposed on anyone who violates the binding Omani standard specification of electrical metering systems. The Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion has issued a ministerial decision number 393/2022 on considering a binding Omani standard specification for electrical metering systems. The first article of the decision stipulated that the Omani standard specification number OS 1647/2022 for electrical metering systems is a binding Omani standard. The second article said that an administrative fine not exceeding Omani Riyal 1,000 shall be imposed on anyone who violates the provisions of this decision, and the fine shall be doubled in the event of a repeat violation. The third article stated that this decision shall be published in the Official Gazette and shall come into force from the date of its publication. With that, we'll take a short commercial break and we'll be back with the international and sports stories for the day. Stay tuned.
The advancement of the Fourth Industrial Revolution has given rise to a digital economy where humans and machines collaborate to leap ahead on innovation and profitability through the use of artificial intelligence. In the banking and financial sector, Nebula AI can enable applications to boost risk management, improve data-backed decisions and security, and enhance customer experiences. Banks could automate routine tasks, accelerate risk calculations and fraud detection, and enhance customer service with conversational AI. AI is changing all the rules of how companies operate. Let us help you get there.
Oman's largest online supermarket now has no minimum order limit. From grocery to household items, Rafiq has everything that you want. Enjoy worry-free shopping with over 8,000 products to choose from and get it delivered straight to your doorstep. Rafiq, you order, we deliver.
Looking for that ease of living in this beautiful country? Watch our weekly show Tea Talk every Wednesday at 8 p.m. where we'll be discussing the latest news, updates, and what's buzzing on the social media.
Welcome back to Midday Update. Now for the international stories. Days after skirmishes between border guards of Iran and Afghanistan, the main crossing point between the two countries has been opened, local media reported. Afghanistan's Ministry of Defense on Sunday announced that the tensions with Iran have been resolved and that the border crossing is open now. On Saturday, a dispute occurred between Afghanistan and Iranian border forces in the Islam Kala district of Herat province after Islamic Emirate forces wanted to pave a road alongside the border. Following the incident, Afghan border forces seized an Iranian military vehicle that had entered the Afghan territory. Sources have said that the construction of the road has been halted temporarily and envoys from both sides are expected to talk over the issue, according to sources. Sources further reported that dozens of passengers and vehicles were stuck on both sides of the border after the Afghan and Iranian forces were reported to be on alert on Saturday. World military expenditure reached an all-time high of $2.1 trillion in 2021, the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute said on Monday, adding that the top three largest spenders were the United States, China, and India. Total global military expenditure increased by 0.7% in real terms in 2021 to reach $2,113 billion. The five largest spenders in 2021 were the United States, China, India, the United Kingdom, and Russia, together accounting for 62% of expenditure, the Stockholm base said in a statement. As a result of the economic recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic, defense spending amounted to 2.2% of global GDP, while in 2020 this figure reached 2.3%. US military spending reached USD 801 billion in 2021, a drop of 1.4% from 2020, the statement said. In the period from 2012 to 2021, the US increased funding for military research and development by 24% and reduced spending on arms purchase by 6.4%, according to the statement. Second place went to China, which spent USD 293 billion on defense, an increase of 4.7% compared with 2020. India's military spending ranked third with USD 76.6 billion last year, an increase of 0.9% in comparison with 2020. The UK spent $68.4 billion on defense last year, up by 3% from 2020, the statement read. Meanwhile, Russia took the fifth slot with the highest defense spending. Emmanuel Macron on Sunday won a second term in France's presidential election with 58.2% of the vote, local media reported. Macron's far-right challenger Marine Le Pen won 41.8% of the vote in an election that saw the country's highest abstinence rate in 50 years, sources said from an estimate from the Ipsos Polling Institute. Congratulation wishes poured in from around the world after Macron won the French presidential election. The British Prime Minister Boris Johnson tweeted his congratulations to Macron in English and French. And now for the sports stories. Andy Robertson and Divock Origi headed Liverpool to within 1 point of leaders Manchester City as their second-half goals compounded Everton's relegation worries in the Premier League on Sunday. Liverpool had 86% possession, but Everton's resolute defending frustrated the Reds as they failed to record a shot on target in the opening half at Anfield for only the second time this season. The home team introduced Origi and Luis Diaz on 61 minutes, and just 60 seconds later, Origi's 1-2 with Mohamed Salah set up Robertson to head home. It was the defender's first Premier League goal at Anfield since September 2020. Origi made the point safe with Liverpool's second goal 5 minutes from time, producing his sixth goal against Everton in all competitions with a header from Diaz's delivery. Liverpool are second on 79 points, while Everton, without a single PL away point in 2022, lie third from the bottom on 29, 2 points behind 17th place Burnley with a match in hand over the Clarets. Earlier at Stamford Bridge, Christian Pulisic scored in the 90th minute to give Chelsea a 1-0 win over 10-man West Ham United. It takes Chelsea on to 65 points, 5 more than 4th place Arsenal, and with a match in hand. AC Milan continued their chase for the Serie A title, registering a 2-1 comeback victory over Lazio on Sunday thanks to Sandro Tonali's last-gasp winner. The pressure was on Milan after city rivals Inter Milan beat Roma 3-1 on Saturday to temporarily stop the standings. The home side made their dream start after just 4 minutes as Sergei Milinkovic rolled across for Ciro Immobile from the right. The Italian international turned it in from close range, ending Milan goalkeepers Mike Minogue's run of consecutive clean sheets in Serie A. The Rossoneri got back on level terms straight after the break when Rafael Leao burst down the left and pulled back for Oliver Zurich to slide in at the near post. In a desperate bid for victory, Milan threw on Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Ante Revic's late on, and it worked wonders in the closing stages when a poor clearance went up into the air and Ibrahimovic resisted a challenge to nod for Tonali to slot in. The win sees Milan move back to the top with 74 points, 2 ahead of Inter Milan, who have a game in hand. With 4 matches remaining, a 16-point advantage over 5th place Roma sees Milan secure a spot in next season's UEFA Champions League. Those were the local, international and sports stories for the day. For more updates, stay tuned and keep watching TTV.
You've just heard the live feed from the TTV studios on TFM 95.4. Let's talk.